Hi guys, I thought I would make a video. It's been a week or two. I've been very busy, and we had some storms last week, and it turned out that the hailstorm destroyed the roof on one of my houses, so I'm going to be very, very busy and very, very poor here for a while. At least getting my deductible together for a new roof. But I wanted to show you guys that I did get the rest of the parts, and I did have to I put in the high voltage caps in the tone control, put it all back together. I put on the reproduction dial that I got from Radio Days. Another thing about this reproduction dial was I ended up having to take a file and widen the holes that connect to the hub here. They, I don't know what size these are, but the holes that were drilled were 1/8 of an inch, and that wasn't quite wide enough. So I powered it up and tested some voltages on it, and I was going to do a video about it, but I also was having internet problems to the point where I had to switch carriers. I only have two choices here, which is bad and worse, which Time Warner and AT&T U-verse. So I switched to U-verse. They came in on Friday to install it. I could not get videos to upload. I couldn't keep an upload stream going for more than about 30 minutes before my modem would reset, and Time Warner couldn't figure it out. So at $160 a month, I got the boot. Anyhow, so I'm here, and the radio works, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. I went ahead and soldered up the speaker, and what I did, if you can see here, was because these are hardwired in, I actually put a terminal strip in here. Let's see if I can get close enough on that one. I put up a terminal strip here so that it could be disconnected rather quickly in case it needs to work, because trying to tether it or deal with it having this speaker connected to it is a little irritating. So I thought I'd go ahead and give it a power up and show you guys that it does actually work. So let me connect this antenna here. Let's see. Just a couple of alligator clipped wires. So it's not really very long, but let's focus in here. The other thing I was going to show you is when this comes up. I lost my card here. Interesting. Doesn't seem to. Alright, there we go. So it's actually off just a hair, so I am going to need to align it, but it's only off by 10 kilohertz, and it's consistent. So let's see, here we go. Legend 770. As you can see, that's actually coming in at just about 76, 765, I guess is what I would say. So it's off by about 5 kilohertz. I guess I'll turn that down so no copyrights nobody gets their feathers in a snet or whatever. I'm going to go ahead, and I don't like this dial, as I had mentioned, that not only are these straight lines not accurate because they should be wavy, but while I was putting this on, the silk screening that they do over there, it's rather poor. Let's see if you can see what I did. Let's see. See how the A here has been rubbed off? That was just by me fitting this dial on there. So I haven't actually manipulated or I haven't put on a dial from Mark Oppett, but for that extra $6, as long as his doesn't rub off and flake off real easy, then obviously that's a better deal. Not to totally harp on Radio Days, but you know, this just isn't the best one. So it works, and even though that wire is only about 6 feet long, it actually gets most of the major stations around here, and it works real smoothly. And here we are with KRLD. So I think what I'll do, as I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and part this out. So I'll do we'll take this apart because I want to get the dial out of there. And I've been leaving this together because, you know, I need the dial glass, and it's probably safer sitting in here than me trying to wrap it up and stick it in a drawer somewhere. But I'll go ahead and do that. The other thing is I tested this against another signal generator, and the issue I was having with this dancing all over the place between 26 and 50 megahertz, it actually turned out to be the SG8. It's just a really noisy, dirty signal generator. It's good enough for doing work on these things, but that 42 tube's actually kind of hot. It's good enough for doing work on these types of radios, but it definitely freaked out my digital counter. So I had hooked it up to, I have a regular, I broke down and bought a modern RF signal generator and tested it out with that, and it's fine. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause this for now, and we're going to go ahead and take this radio here apart a bit, take the chassis out, take a look at it, because these 624 sets I haven't, I didn't even know they existed, as I had mentioned, at least not in this format. I did know that there was a 37 624, but the cabinet is completely different, and it uses the riser. But anyway, this has got pretty much the same chassis as in here. So I'll pause this for now, and let's take this other radio apart and see what's inside. Alright, well, I'm back, and what I've decided to do is I'm just going to make this a short video and then go ahead and tear this apart. I wanted to show you guys I did manage to catch one day where the weather was good. I got 2 coats of the golden oak toner on here, toning lacquer I mean, and what I needed to do is wait 24 hours for this to harden, and I'm going to need to tape this off in the center, tape the center portion off, and then hit the sides here and here, and then the side with the what is it, the 101, what did I do with it? I am disorganized today. Hit this with the perfect brown in the opaque toner. Give it 2 coats there, and the 2 coats here. Then pull off the masking, so I'll have a little bit of contrast between the center section here and here. It'll also get the perfect brown down here. And then I'm going to hit it 2 coats of the clear here, 2 coats of clear on the sides and the back. I'm going to affix the Philco decal up here as best I can. That's going to be an interesting... I've never been all that good at centering the Philco, I mean the decals, whether it be on models or radios for that matter. So it'll be interesting. Let's hope I can do it without ruining all 8 of them, or however many came on that that decal sheet. Maybe I'll get lucky on the first try. Once the decal is set in there and it dries, I'll hit 2 more coats in the front of the clear lacquer, and again 2 more on the side, and then I'll be done. So it's getting there. It's just taking me forever. Looks pretty good, I think, with the golden oak on it. Kind of hard to tell since my autofocus now doesn't want to work. There we go. It's going to be dark no matter how I slice it. Yeah. Hopefully, I will be pleased. It looks pretty good now, I think. Obviously, there's, it'll be filled in a little bit more. I don't know if you can see the grain showing through a little bit on the front there. Maybe there you go. You can see there's a little bit of the grain showing through, but after 4 more coats of lacquer, that should be filled in just fine. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up, start that upload, and then I'll just do a completely separate video gutting this puppy right here. And see you in a few.